In this tutorial video we're going to demonstrate how to output the ColorLogic spot color to be used as the black or the foil output plate for using with the Vivid Lamination Technologies foiling matrix system. So first of all we're going to demonstrate using a file. So we're going to open up a magazine file here, and some of the file has already been made metallic, but what we're going to do is quickly show you how we can add some colors to this design. First of all, let's just have a look at the separation preview. So down here you'll see that the design is made out of CMYK and then the ColorLogic spot color. So if we just turn off the CMYK, you'll see the areas that have been colored up in the ColorLogic spot color. So this would be where the silver foil would stick on top of the black. So you're going to output this as a black printing plate to be used with the foil. So to do that, we're going to actually just add some extra colors to it to show you how quickly the system actually works. So we're going to go to the window menu. I'm going to go to Graphic Style Libraries and going to go to ColorLogic Metallic Silver. We do have palettes available for Photoshop, Illustrator and InDesign, but for this tutorial we're just going to stay inside the Adobe Illustrator environment. So upon opening the ColorLogic palette, first of all we do have two things we recommend. One is to view by large list view. That will show you as the icons are here with its name. And then we also recommend switching it to persistent. That means that it will stay looking like that even if you quit from Illustrator or your application program that you are in. So first of all, every single color has its dimensional and watermark effects equivalent, but we're only going to work with some solid colors here. For the rest of the tips and tricks on how to use the other colors and palettes, please refer to our step-by-step tutorial videos or our user guides. Okay, so I'm just going to pick up some elements here. I'm just going to colour some of them up in different metallic colours. So I'm going through, I'm picking out some colours at random and just adding them to my design. Now these are graphic styles. A graphic style is a predefined set of information that says I have a certain amount of CMYK with a certain amount of ColorLogic. It does not have any information in there whatsoever about whether or not it's got strokes or key lines, because these are just for fills. So you'll notice how at the moment these have got these little shaded areas and they're going to solid foil, but that's fine because that's the effect that I'm after. Okay, so we've added a couple of colours in there. I won't go too overboard. I'll leave, let's see, let's have this one down here like a gunmetal so we can show different colours. So we've picked out different colours, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 extra colours we've just added to that, so that's 10 foils. So traditionally you'd have to do this with 10 different coloured foils. If we look now and turn off the CMYK, you'll see that our separation has automatically been built with that foiling plate. So now it's a case of how do we output it. So first of all I'm just going to save my file, and this is just because I don't want to overwrite my original demo file, but we normally recommend to save your artwork when you're going along, just as normal pre-press working practice would dictate. So from here we're going to go to File, and we're going to Print, and we're going to output a separation. So we're going to go and open up with I'm going to make a PostScript file. You can, if you can print direct to your printer, then send it direct to the printer. I do not have a printing device linked up to my computer, so I'm going to make a PostScript file and then render that to a PDF file. So PostScript file. Then you select the PPD for your printer, in which case I'm going to simulate printing this out on a Konica Minolta C1060 device. So what I'm after is changing these settings here. So at the moment this is about, let's just say I think it's slightly different to A4, but let's just go with SRA3 for now. Yeah, I think this is an American sized magazine, so let's just stick with SRA3 for now. And that way we get it all on the page. I'm going to go to Marks and Bleed, I'm going to add on my Marks and Bleeds, and then I'm going to output as separations, and I'm going to turn off the CMYK, so I've only got the ColorLogic separation, and I'm going to save that to my computer. So this is, let's call it magazine magfoil. And then from there, I'm then going to go back to Print, so File, Print, and this time go to Output and turn off the silver, and save. And now we have mag CMYK seps. So these are pre-separated files which the device, your digital engine will accept. Traditionally most RIPs and high-end printing systems can accept everything from PostScript files, level 1, 2 and 3, PDFs, ASCII and binary, TIFFs, DCS files, a whole range of things, so pre-separated files will not be an issue. Okay, so from there we are now going to look at our two files. So we have the mag foil that we created, and we also have the mag CMYK separations. I'm now going to open up Acrobat Distiller, and just to reinforce, the only reason why we're making the PDFs here is because we do not have a physical printing device linked up to our computer. We're a software technology company, so you can normally print direct to your machine, or do like we're doing here and take your files and drag them into here, and let's see what we get. Okay, so we have the two PDF files that have been created, and now let's have a look at these separations. So first of all, let's look at the foil plate. So I'm going to open that foil plate up inside Acrobat so we can see, and you'll see that that foil plate has come out as that nice lovely black plate, and that's because spot colours are always grayscale, and so if it's solid it's going to come out as solid black. So this is the ColorLogic separation. Send that and print that out with your black toner, then put that through your foiling system and the foil will stick to all those black areas. And then we would then print the 4-color over the top. So you'd send the 4-color, and again this is a separated file, so you've got your cyan, magenta, yellow, black, and then that will then output CMYK over the top of the foil. And then that way you have your multicolored foil printing using only a silver or a rainbow holographic foil. So we do recommend silver or rainbow. If you're thinking about using a gold foil, take into account that when you print with a gold, the gold is actually a dirty color. So if you imagine you put green on top of gold, it goes brown. If you put blue on top of gold, it goes brown. So it's got like a browny purple hue range. So this is why we use a silver foil. See, silver is neutral, so it adds less color contamination to your colors. Okay, so that's how we output the files, and then you send them across to the device and output them. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always contact us at support@color-logic.com. One of the unique features of ColorLogic is our FX Viewer, which is an application program that will allow you to see your metallic foiled effects on the computer screen before you actually make a proof. So this is a great technology to be able to get the iterative steps right, so you get your proof correct first time, so you're not wasting materials or production time. So all we've done is we've saved a file as a PDF file, and then we're going to take that PDF file into our FX Viewer. So the FX Viewer will open up and it will render the image using a RIP that's hidden in the background, and what it's going to do is it's going to load that into a 3D virtual environment. So first of all, let me just show you what that environment looks like. Let's just make it bigger. Actually move around and scale, and you can see here you can actually go all the way around. It's got light sources coming in from different directions. So this is a spherical light sourced room. So what's going to happen is the shadow and the highlights are going to bounce off the job. So what I need to do, because I'm going to be using a foiled system, I'm going to view and visualize the effect with foil. I can now move my file around, and as you can see, we can see and simulate these foiled effects. So if I'm happy with my design, then I know I've got it right, and that's when I make my separations to send over to the printer. So this is how the file would look once it's been produced.